Hello students, today we are going to learn the 10th program, which says write a program in C# to create menu and menu items. So let's see how do we proceed. I'll directly go to Visual Studio. And first I will demonstrate our lab 10 and then I will explain the program. Okay, so directly I am opening the program here. In this program, if you see properly, here is form1.cs and you can also see form1.cs design. When I click on design, you see the form with something like, what is this something? This something is nothing but the menus. Okay. Now what is a menu? For example, suppose I open a particular Word file. Okay. So where is my Word file? Okay, let's suppose this is a Word file. Now in this Word file, what happens? Whatever you see here, file, home, insert, page layout, reference, mailings, review, view, this particular line is known as a menu strip, and these are the different menu items. So similarly, for our form, what are we going to do? We are going to create some menu items. So I have created two menu items, file and about. So if I click on about, you see we are C# programmers at Bhartesh BCA, and under file I have created two more sub options or sub menus, open, save, quit. So I'll just run the program, minimize everything. Okay. So you see this is our form, and when I click on about, you see we are C# programmers at Bhartesh BCA. If I click on file and if I click on open, nothing happens because I have not written any code. If I click on file, save, nothing happens because I have not written any code. But when I click on file and quit, there is a dialog box. Okay, what is the name of the dialog box? Exit. And what it is asking us? It is asking us whether you really want to quit. If I say cancel, nothing happens. Okay, but if I say file, quit, and if I say OK, we are out of the execution and we are back to our program. Now this is design, but what is this form1.cs? This form1.cs is nothing but our C# code that we have written for our program. Now let's create a new project and we'll understand what exactly we have to do for our program number 10. So I'll say new project. What kind of a project? This is a desktop project. So this is our C# desktop project, and we will select Windows Form. This is WinForm application, and select this and click on next. Give some name. So I'll give the name, say PRG10, and I'll say create. Fine. So what do you see? This is our user interface. In other words, this is our form. Now in this form, what we want? We want the menus. Okay. So let's go to the toolbox, and can you see menus and toolbars? Select this, and under this we are going to use the menu strip. Either you can double click or you can drag and drop. So whenever you drag and drop the menu strip, here you see it is asking us to type something. So type something is nothing but our menu items that we are going to type, but the menu strip that I dragged here, actually where did I drag it? I dragged it on the form, but it is placed under the form. Okay. Now let's create the menu. So what is the first menu? First menu is file. Then here I am typing about. Okay. Then under file I am typing open, save, and quit. Okay. Under about I am typing we are who? We are C# programmers. We are C# programmers where at Bhartesh BCA. Okay, fine. Now what I have to do is, you saw like there was a code under quit. When I clicked on the quit, what happened? Some functionality happened. What is that functionality? It showed us a dialog box, and then it asked us, are you sure, or whether you want to exit, and then we say cancel. So we are still there in our form, and when we say exit, where are we? We are back to the program. Now before we type the code, come to this menu strip 1 and double click. The moment you double click on any of the controls which are available on the form, automatically we are taken to the code part. What is the code part here? Form1.cs. And what is the design part here? Form1.cs design. Okay, fine. So we are not doing anything for our menu strip, but we want to write our code for our quit option. So go to file, select quit and double click. So see, what is the method name? Private void quit tool strip menu item click. So this is the name of our method which got activated when we double clicked on our tool item or menu item. What is that menu item? Quit. Okay, let's copy and paste the if condition. So this is my if condition. What is the if condition? It says that if message box कौन सा message box which asked us like do you want to exit, okay, so that message box, so we want to show the message box, and for that we are using the show method. Okay, do you have any message for the user? Yes. What is the message? Really quit. You can change the message. You can say are you sure, you can say do you really want to quit. You can change the messages as per your own convenience. Then we say exit. Again the buttons that we are going to have are OK and cancel. Okay, so we are saying message box buttons dot OK cancel because we are having those two buttons, OK cancel. If it is equal to dialog result dot OK. Now see these buttons, so these two buttons will be displayed for our message box, and if the user clicks OK, what is the result of this message box? The result of the message box is user selects any of these buttons. If user selects cancel, we are not worried, but what if user selects OK? So if user selects OK, then what are we going to do? We are going to exit our application. So let's copy this and put it in our window. This is my project window. Control V. Okay, it's not copied properly, so let's go back and copy it properly. We have to copy it here, right? Save the program. Now let's run the program. Okay, there are build errors, so let's see what went wrong. Run the program and you see there is a form. Let's minimize our project, minimize everything, and you see about we are C# programmers at Bhartesh BCA. Under file I have not given anything under open, so if I click on open nothing is going to happen, but under save also I have not given anything, so nothing is going to happen. But under quit there is a message box, so the moment I click on that quick button, what it is going to do? It is going to display the message box. What is the name of the message box? Exit. Then what is the message? Really quit. What are the two buttons? OK and cancel. If I cancel, nothing happens, but if I say file quit and if I say OK, so our if condition is for OK. So if I say OK, then what is going to happen? Application dot exit, right? So we are back to our project. Okay, now see once again, let's see message box. Yes, what are you going to do with the message box? You want to show the message box. What message do you want to show? Really quit. Do you want to give any heading to your message box? Yes. What is the heading? Exit. Fine. Message box has any buttons? Yes, it has the buttons. What are those buttons? So message box buttons are OK and cancel. So okay, fine. But if it is equal to, let's, I'll just minimize this so that you can see the entire code, entire line. Okay. So if message box buttons, which is OK and cancel, if it is equal to OK, we have to stop the application. Otherwise, we are just not bothered, like it's OK. User is cancelling his actions. Okay. If you have any doubts, you can always reach out to me and I'll explain the program once again. So this is the next program, or the second program, that we are going to execute on Monday. So do watch this video. Thank you.